Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dika Zakiya Handayani from UIN Sunan Ampel, Surabaya. I love listening to music so much, and I want to know from you guys. And please raise your virtual hands if you think I'm not the only one who loves listening to a song. Okay, thank you for your virtual hands. When I listen to a song, I must pay attention at the song lyrics. Like when I singing the song, I read the lyrics too. But one day when I listened to a song from a famous American singer, Taylor Swift, I found a kind of sentence in its lyrics. The song is entitled Illicit Affair. Illicit Affairs is the ninth track of the Folklore album. The Folklore album is the eighth studio album by Taylor Swift that was released in 2020. The song Illicit Affairs is so popular that it has been played more than 181 million times on Spotify by January 1st, 2023. And the kind of sentence that I found in the lyrics is imperative sentence. Therefore, I was interested in analyzing how imperative sentences in the lyrics were built, and also considering that researches about imperative sentence through syntactic perspective on songs. I mean that uh, researches about imperative sentence that use songs as the data source are still only few. So I decided to conduct this study. Here, in my PowerPoint slide, you can read the lyrics of Illicit Affairs. I think it's necessary for us to know first what syntax is. So basically, syntax is a branch of linguistics that study about sentence structure, and we can produce the proper sentence that by investigating a sentence structure construction with syntactic approach. And the most highlighted topic in my research is imperative sentence. So imperative sentence is a kind of sentence that people usually use imperative sentence as a directive, like ask or order someone to do something. And we usually see imperative sentence appears without subject and can be optionally added by object and adverb. So here's the examples of imperative sentence, like stop, take these books for me, or don't leave me. Next, then what are the song lyrics? So song lyrics usually used by songwriters to deliver their messages or feelings through their songs, through their music. And song lyrics are also considered as a secondary element contained in a song. And conducting this research, I used descriptive qualitative with 4 steps. First, I listened to the song Illicit Affairs. I focused on the lyrics. Then I analyzed which sentences that are included as imperative sentences. After deciding which ones are imperative sentences, I constructed the tree diagram to analyze the structure of the imperative sentences. However, perhaps some of you haven't known yet what are tree diagrams. So tree diagrams or phrase markers are a visual way to represent the sentence structure graphically. So I chose tree diagrams in my research because if it compares to other graphical ways to analyze sentence structure like Chinese boxes or labeled bracketings, tree diagrams are clearer. And in Illicit Affair song lyrics, I found 11 imperative sentences, and those imperative sentences are divided into 2 kinds. First, positive imperative and negative imperative. For imperative, for positive imperative, I found 9 sentences. Make sure nobody sees you leave. Keep your eyes down. Tell your friends you're out for a run. Take the road less traveled by. Tell yourself you can always stop. Leave the perfume on the shelf. take the words for what they are. Look at this God forsaken mess that you made me, and look at this idiotic fool that you made me. While for the negative imperative, I found two sentences. Don't call me kid and don't call me baby. Okay. For the first data, the sentence, make sure nobody sees you leave, is considered as positive imperative. And the sentence are consist of two clauses. The first clause consists of noun phrase. Noun phrase is symbolized by the symbol null, or we can also call this as zero subject. And verb phrase, make sure. The clause 2 consists of noun phrase, nobody, and verb phrase, since you live. The sentence, keep your eyes down, is also a positive imperative. It has only one clause. The subject is the zero subject, symbolized by null symbol, and the verb phrase consists of the verb keep, noun phrase your eyes, and adverbial phrase down. If the perfume on the shelf, the sentence is also consists only one clause. The sentence is constructed by noun phrase zero subject, verb phrase leave the perfume, and prepositional phrase on the shelf. Then the sentence don't call me kid. The sentence don't call me kid is a negative imperative. It's constructed by noun phrase zero subject, the auxiliary do, negative not, and verb phrase call me kid. Next, it's similar to the previous example. Don't call me baby is also negative imperative. It's constructed by noun phrase, zero subject, auxiliary do, negative not, and verb phrase call me baby. Okay, so what we can conclude from this research is, in analyzing the imperative sentence structure in illicit affair song lyrics, the theory from Brown and Miller, 1991, that is used tree diagrams to analyze the sentence construction was used. In illicit affair song lyrics, there are 11 imperative sentences. The unexpressed subject is symbolized by null symbol. There are 9 imperative sentences that have no expressed subject at the first clause. And there are 2 negative imperative sentences which are preceded by auxiliary before the negative noun. Thank you for joining this presentation. And if you have further questions, you can kindly contact me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.